A little bit buggy with the camera action there. Metamorphosis for life. We want DJ to win. Only the crowd favourite can decide. Who's everybody going to vote for? It will be DJ Porks. Shipping Shen. Metamorphosis came 10th last game. He did, but just like the qualifiers, he might bring out his true colours in this game. Yeah, Lutz very close to Mr. DS now. Unfortunately, appears to be moving away. Oh, we do have Not Homo moving towards Metamorphosis. Going for the overhead kill. Misses the arrow shot, unfortunately. Metamorphosis now noticing that player is close by. Not Homo trying to get the track. He succeeds. Metamorphosis recklessly swinging. Unable to connect a single hit though. Both players just circling the tree now. Mr. DS. With the Lutz connecting the shots. Not Homo does take out Metamorphosis though. Lutz connecting with the axe swing onto Mr. DS. Mr. DS now half HP. Likewise with Lutz. Lutz. Both players one shot till death now. If either one of those players can kill that deer, they can stand a higher chance in the game. Mr. Yes looking for the deer, and unfortunately...
Oh, calm down, man!
Unfortunately does get killed. White Reaper on his own in the zone. He's playing very casually, but we do have Mr. Stock coming above, kniving 777. Spots him from across the lake. Both players now very wary of what is going on. We do have Justice coming in out of nowhere. Justice with the glider will drop on top of Mr. Stock, unfortunately missing the axe swing. Connecting two later ones, missing the arrow though. Connecting the third, but will he land the final shot to take out Mr. Stock from the game? He doesn't. Mr. Stock returning swings. Justice looking for the extra points with the trap kill, and he will fall into Justice's cage trap, but Justice does manage.
That was really weird.
Wipe out. Kniving coming from behind now. Justice still in the cage trap. Unfortunately, Kniving can't get any hits off, but not Justice misses the glider. On the other side of the map, we do have Lutz fighting. Seems to be Not Homo.
Oh, leave me alone.
No.
Not Homo. Realizing player is low on HP. Kniving and Justice still fighting. Kniving with the bear traps up. Justice managing to destroy the bear trap.
Hello, Justice.
We won't know whether it is intentional, but over on the other side of the battlefield, Lutz is taking shots and Not Homo. Not Homo trying to look for the deflect. And he will wipe out.
6 players remaining.
With DJ Porks. We're on the wrong player. Haha, yes. Kniving, using the glider to escape. He will be looking for the electronic. Justice with a track onto Kniving. Now, unfortunately, doesn't quite get him. Justice will drop onto Kniving now. Kniving hoping to knock Justice into the lava, doesn't quite do it. Justice will knock out the players. As I've not given me the name of the song right, the name of the song was indeed... Ooh, It was the Star Guardian login screen song.
The show director
Southeast
is now
zone
closing
is
its
now
own.
forbidden.
Southwest zone
6
will be
zones
getting closed,
remaining.
pushing players into the north. Justice now, slowly but surely, losing warmth. You have Not Home
Be
and
quiet,
Source,
Hypek.
both making their way to.
Be quiet, Hypek.
Both making their way towards
talking
the
to Hypek.
electronic. Source now though will be setting up shop at the electronic. Not Homo realizing this. Be a slow fight. Over on the other side we have DJ Porks fighting Justice, missing the axe swing though. DJ Porks with that outfit and the armor makes him look like a tank up against Justice, but that just is not the case. Source does take out Not Homo, followed by Justice taking out DJ Porks.
Southwest zone is now forbidden. 5 zones remaining. A new electronic is available.
All players in their own zone now.
The show director is now closing a zone.
With you guys deciding to close the center zone, which will have to force Justice into the arms of either White Reaper or Source or Beret. Justice getting the heal from the deer. And it does look like he will be heading towards White Reaper. But guys, who do we think is going to win this game? Decide on your screens right now. Justice taking 50% of the votes. You guys really want Justice to win this. White Reaper taking the electronic, but Justice does know that somebody in his zone. Not looking to fight just yet. Probably playing for a better position.
A new electronic is available.
Dab,
Spice everyone up with a few
ta tech il
electronics.
est trop beau.
A new electronic is available.
Let's see if that electronic in the northeast zone will bring Justice and White Reaper closer together. Justice definitely playing a lot better than he did in his bracket yesterday.
Is about to be forbidden.
He obviously has been practicing a lot. All players in the most northern zones right now though, with Reaper making his way to Source, leaving Justice all on his own. All players full HP. We have Source, the only one with armor. Source does have an advantage in the next fight. Is Source looking at the map? Source stocking up on cage traps. He surely does have a plan in his mind. What that's going to be,
Zone is now
nobody
forbidden.
knows.
3 zones.
You've got to be a
remaining.
mad lad to have 10 cage traps. White Reaper managing to secure the electronic. He will get the track onto Source. Making his way towards the other electronic. Reclaiming the track onto Source right there. He knows that he's got plenty of time to secure the next electronic. Trapping the way up there. But Justice though, the other side of the map, Justice, killing deer, collecting loot. Soon he will have enough resources to keep him going throughout the next fight. At Source, shooting the electronic, sending the Reaper flying. Source's armor does get broken by Reaper's bear trap. Both players connected with a headshot onto one another.
Northeast zone is about to be forbidden.
Fortunately, Reaper trying to go for the electronic, Source wasting the arrows upon getting it. But that is no problem for Source, as he does have 11 arrows now. Justice slowly making his way into the battlefield with the use of his gliders. Being sure to look at the map and get the track on as he does. White Reaper now being trapped with Justice coming up on his left. White Reaper completely obnoxious. And it would be Justice to land a headshot. Reaper trying to escape with the use of teleport and power leap. And if he didn't have that glider, he would have landed in the lava right there. Justice not giving up, chasing him all the way.
Northeast zone is now forbidden. 2 zones remain.
Unfortunately, will not work. White Reaper 2 shots from death right now. And he does not have any armor to protect him. Justice taking the nuke, taking the warm-up, sorry. The Twitch voters on the nuke vote. Who do we want to see getting nuked right here? Do we want to punish Source for being on his own, playing passive? Or do we want to spice things up in the northwest zone?
Nuclear missile has been launched. Northwest zone.
Justice with the track onto Reaper. He spots the tripwire. He doesn't want to get too close. But Reaper taking the axe swing. Trying to escape with the power leap, doesn't quite make it. Justice trying to set up the tripwire. Manages through. Unfortunately, Reaper did just try and get out. But we have Source coming into the nuked region, trying to vulture. We will activate the Blood Moon. Both players now very close to one another.
Northwest zone is about to be forbidden.
Justice spotting the cage trap of Source. Spots the second one as well. Whenever Source puts up one of these cage traps, Justice will just wipe it out. Traps very clear to see when a Blood Moon is activated. Justice waiting for the bait. Placing his own tripwires. Source managing to break the tripwire and the bear trap. Both players just trying to play with the traps around the trees. But nothing will work. Justice destroying the cages as soon as they are getting placed. Blood Moon now for the third of its time remaining.
Northwest zone is now a new electronic final
Justice
zone.
thinking he sees a cage trap. But it doesn't quite. Both players now. Source activating the speed, allowing him to get around the tree faster. But that won't stop Justice. Source deflecting the arrow shots that are coming his way. Misses the tele-axe though, unfortunately. Same with Justice, but Source does have that invincibility. Which could have been a bad move, playing close to lava. Sudden death now. The zone will slowly but surely shrink, pushing the players towards the center. Source now in the forbidden zone. We're waiting for Justice to enter. Justice being prepared though, and that will be Justice in the cage trap. He does have invincibility, but that cage trap is going to keep him in the forbidden zone much too long. Justice does have a warm coffees, losing those deers all game. Justice missing the shots, trying to craft armor. Source just won't let him craft. Both players missing shots, but Source using his electronic, trying to teleaxe, doesn't quite connect. Both players now. Justice looking very strong in this matchup. One shot and Source will be taking home second place. Justice not knowing where Source is, they will power leap to try and get a higher advantage. Doesn't quite work. Source manages to connect a shot onto Justice. He sees him pushing up. Doesn't quite make it. Justice with the invincibility shield will take more knockbacks, but that won't be the case as Justice does take the final blow onto Source.